Anthony Nephew, age 46, was married to 45-year-old Catherine. The couple married in 2014. The couple later had a son they named Oliver. 7-year-old Oliver felt blessed. He noticed other children in his neighborhood not as fortunate, so he set up a toy library. Other children could check out his toys then return them later. Oliver attended the first grade at Rockridge Academy. He loved Legos and Minecraft. The family lived at West 6th Street in Duluth, Minnesota. Anthony was in a previous relationship with 47-year-old Erin Abramson, and shared a 15-year-old son together named Jacob. Erin and Jacob lived at 4401 West Street in Duluth, Minnesota. Duluth, Minnesota is a port city and a hub for cargo shipping. It's the county seat of St. Louis County. It's located on Lake Superior in the state's Arrowhead region. It has a population of just under 87,000 citizens. Erin worked for the city of Superior, Wisconsin. She had a passion for running and always found the time for early morning runs. Jacob was looking forward to his upcoming 16th birthday so he could get his driver's license. He enjoyed playing the violin, gaming, and cross-country skiing in school. Erin and Jacob lived at the 6000 block of Tacony Street in the West Duluth neighborhood. Their home was only a mile away from where Anthony Nephew lived with his wife and son. Catherine studied at the School of Art Institute of Chicago, and at DePaul University. She taught art at Lake Superior College for a time, then at Lil Street Art Center. Anthony Nephew had a history of mental issues. His Facebook page reveals several posts about a Donald Trump presidency, and fear about religious zealots. Anthony was open about his mental health struggles. In 2021 he wrote a column in the Duluth News Tribune about the dangers, and asked for the community's help with medical bills. In an online fundraiser he discussed how after 2 years of heavy drinking, he quit cold turkey on his own without any medical help. However, this led to alcoholic psychosis and eventually being hospitalized. Recently Nephew's mental health took a downward spiral. In recent months he became obsessed with conspiracy theories, aliens and harnessing the power of the center of the galaxy. He also was concerned about the potential prospect of Trump winning. Some of his Facebook posts reflect his mentality. On November 7 in 2024 police received a call to do a welfare check on Erin and her son due to her not showing up for work. Just after 2 p.m. officers knocked on their door. When nobody answered they made entry, and discovered a tragic scene. Erin and Jacob were both dead from gunshot injuries. Police immediately identified a suspect, 46-year-old Anthony Nephew. Officers set up surveillance around the home of Anthony Nephew. After learning that Anthony lived with his wife and child in the home they sent in a drone. As the drone entered the home it revealed the body of Anthony Nephew with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot injury. Further into the home they discovered his wife, Catherine, and their 7-year-old son Oliver. All dead from gunshot injuries. Duluth Mayor Roger Reinart said, "This is not something that happens in our community. It's been a couple of years since we've seen something like this, and we're going to grieve, but we're also going to make sure that we support those families, and support our public safety team." Superior Mayor Jim Payne said Erin Abramson was a leader in the city's Environmental Services Division. He said, "She dedicated her life and work to protecting public health in Superior and the North Woods of Wisconsin, and to protecting the health of Lake Superior." He continued saying, "Erin was a very valuable employee to the city of Superior. She's going to be very dearly missed for her work and her personality." Superintendent John Margers of the Duluth Public Schools said, "Oliver's passing is a devastating loss for our community. Our hearts go out to his family and friends, and we extend our deepest condolences to them during this unimaginably difficult time. We also recognize the impact this tragedy has on our broader school community, and here to support all those affected by this heartbreaking loss. The Lake Superior College issued a public statement that reads, Kat was a cherished member of the Lake Superior College Art Department. She was a passionate educator and esteemed colleague who left a lasting impact on her students, the college, and all who had the privilege of knowing her. This tragic loss is deeply felt across our campus community, and we extend our condolences to her family, friends, and students during this difficult time. Counseling and support services are available to our LSC community. Police said they are looking at cell phone data as part of their ongoing investigation to piece together a timeline as to when exactly the shootings occurred. Police also stated that they are still looking into a possible motive, but that they've seen a pattern of mental health issues with Anthony Nephew's past. Police assured the public that it's an ongoing investigation. No further details have been released until a complete forensic investigation has been completed. Chief Tuscan said there have been prior police contact with the suspect, Anthony Nephew. The community remembered Oliver and his giving nature by placing a memorial of stuffed animals, toys and flowers outside his family home. A GoFundMe was set up for Erin Abramson and her son Jacob to pay for funeral and burial services. Over 11,000 has been raised so far. A candlelight walk was held on November 13 at 6 p.m. in memory of the 5 people lost. The walk started at the home of the Nephews and ended at the home of Erin and Jacob. It was held on what would have been Erin Abramson's 48th birthday. A memorial run was held in honor of Erin and Jacob on November 29 at 6:30 a.m. Anthony Nephew had a history of mental illness. He had an unrealistic fear of religious and political zealots coming for him and his family. His delusions led him down a dangerous path that ended in murder and suicide. In reality, the only danger to his family was himself. It's unfortunate that he did not get the help needed before taking innocent lives. His sons deserved so much more. May Erin, Kat, Jacob and Oliver all rest in peace. That concludes this episode. Keep your eye out for the next volume, coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.